Hey there, welcome back, League of Legends. And finally, we are playing Sett again in the top lane with high latency, by the way. Okay, we are up against a Vayne, which is honestly a very coward's choice right now. And honestly, any ADC in the top lane is like a coward's choice, right? Like, you have free poke to your enemies, and you just try your best to not actually like screw up. Excuse me. I will not try to attempt to fight with you early game. Since I think for the most part, I think I just lose. Like, she can out juke me. Like, with that passive and everything. Look at that. He's just poking me down. Like, obviously in the early game, like, yeah, that guy will probably kill me. But in the later parts of the game, like, once they, once we scale up and everything, I think, like, I can reach a better threshold in general. Like that's my theory nonetheless. Since what do you call this? As you can see here, I'm getting outrange, outpoked. But in the end, I think like the amount of CS, like yeah, the CS gap is real. But the amount of difference like that, like it just comes with the skill difference. And right now, honestly, I did expect me, like I did expect to deal that much damage. And I think I'm gonna. Oh, he used that? Okay, you're so lucky, by the way. I'm gonna die, probably. But yeah, so right now, honestly, there's one thing. Like, I just recently, like, had a very big, um, what do you call this? Big breakfast. I mean, not big breakfast, big lunch recently. And I realized that, okay, you are dead. Let's go. That flash was way worth it. And thank you, by the way, Graves. So I realized I was eating some, what they call it, some typical fast food stuff like fries and nuggets, etc., etc. And I realized while eating, I was, I got McDonald's Sprite, by the way. This is not sponsored, but yeah, I on. What they call this McDonald's Sprite is like they say one of the best Sprites there, and I realized while drinking there are many differences when it comes to like the taste of sodas in general. Like in my theory, at least. Okay, thank you for pushing me away. I'm just gonna TP back if you don't mind. Also, I think I'm not gonna go mathematically correct set this time. Maybe I'm just gonna stick with the classic Hullbreaker since, by the way, Hullbreaker's OP. And I'm gonna TP back, buy some potions just in case. So my theory, like while I was drinking, have you ever noticed that many different sodas that have different packaging and stuff have different taste? Like there's the one with the glass bottle, there's the one with okay, big whoop. Yep, that's it. That's it. C. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I live. I freaking live, by the way. So yeah, different types of sodas with different packaging have different tastes in general. Like I realized, like for me, obviously there's obviously the canned ones, the plastic bottle ones. There are glass bottles as well. There are also, yeah, I think those are the only three. There are also ones that come in the fast food ones, the dispensers. And for me, I think like the best, what do you call this? The best sodas, in my opinion at least, come from cans. Like I think I remember drinking both Coke and Pepsi product in cans, and I much prefer any drinks in cans. Next probably will be stuff that comes in glass bottles. And I think the plastic ones are the most like yeah, I can tolerate them, but I really can't. Like if I had a choice between a soda in a can, in a metal container, or in a glass container, or even in what do you call this? Even a plastic container, I would probably choose the canned one. There's just something. My theory is that each, like, what do you call this? You're dead, by the way. Like my theory, at least. Okay, first of all, screw you. You're just gonna stun me. My theory is that, for the most part, I think each manufacturer, well, at least, like, I think there are probably like different manufacturers for each, like maybe, or like each manufacturer of different types of. Oh, you missed? How the heck could you miss? Okay, come on, kill me. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. You're out of range, baby. So here's the thing, like, I think that each manufacturer has like, obviously they have the same ingredients, okay? So my theory is that it's the liquid or like the water that they use. Like, I think I remember in my high school we had a tour on one of the Coca-Cola plantations that each, like, I discovered that most of their formula in their drinks. Okay, nice try. Nice try. Okay, never mind. I got killed. Excuse me. Like, I think I remember in high school that we went into a Coca-Cola plantation, and for the most part, I think, nice try. Let's go. Like, for the most part, I think that they explain that even most of their people don't know the formula towards their drinks. Like, okay, that's it. Run away. Okay, nice try. Nice try. Nice try, boy. So most of them don't know the formula to their drinks, and most of them just are given containers labeled where to use it, where to put it, and etc. etc. And they have the general ingredients there just to know if, like, if anybody's allergic, but their proportions are not there. So technically, almost all plantations of, I think, in any soda company have the same formula, and I think the only thing that differs is, aside from the actual area, or like the logistics and where the ingredients come from, is, I think it's mainly because of the water that they use, maybe. Like, I'm just having some wild theories over here, but I think every area has different sources of water, and I think even though all water, like when people say water, is just the same, right? But I think when people say, how much are you for selling? If I sell you, nah, I can't afford it yet. Like, every place has water, like, and I think every water, like, even though how people say they are similar to each other, I think that each water has its own very minute details when it comes to drinks. Like, they don't know that even though it's still water, there are some different chemicals, minerals, even though they're purified. And well, that's just my theory. Anyway, but yeah, I think that's where it comes. Like, maybe different canning facilities have different sources of water. Maybe they come from, yeah, maybe I'm just speaking some very weird stuff here, but you get what I mean, right? Like, maybe, like, just maybe. Yeah, thanks, man. You, you're dead. But maybe I think that's where it mostly boils down to, right? Like, oh, nice try. You're so lucky. Like, I don't know why. Maybe it's just placebo effect, or we all know that maybe it's just something that we don't actually know. Like, maybe when we think of metal, we think differently. Maybe when we think of plastic, we think differently. And brain tries to trick us that it actually tastes way different than it actually is. Come here, piece. Okay, nice try. Okay, I guess you're dead, right? Like, I think maybe it's just placebo effect. I don't know. Maybe it's just, yeah, maybe it really is placebo effect. Like, when people say something is good or tastes better, you will actually think it tastes better. When you say it tastes better, your brain tries to convince yourself that it tastes way better. Well, so maybe, just maybe, it's just placebo effect in reality. But you know, all's well that ends well. I still enjoy any form of sodas, and even though I really not that, like, I don't drink that much soda. Like before, when I was a kid, I would drink a lot of sodas, and I have multiple urinary tract infections. And let's not go into that deep of a story, but you know what I mean, right? Like, okay, you know what? Let's just try to do gore drinker, maybe. Oh, I don't know. The bot lane is getting pretty screwed. I'm just gonna TP top lane. So yeah, sodas. I'm more of, even though I drink sodas, I think I'm more of an iced tea fan. Like maybe people say it's worse because there's a lot of sugar in iced tea. But I think for me, it's just easier on the stomach for me. Like every time I drink soda in the past, like my like I really don't feel good afterwards. Yeah, that's it. Like I really don't feel good afterwards. Maybe because I'm hyperacidic, or maybe that's the reason why I became hyperacidic in the first place. Well, that's just my theory, but overall, that's the reason why I don't like even though I drink sodas, I try to control myself that I don't drink much sodas. Okay, what the heck? Yeah, I'm gonna die. That's it. Run away. No. I tried. Maybe that was just greed, but you know. Okay, so what was I saying about is that I really don't like iced tea. I'm more of a I know no no. I'm not really a soda fan because it mainly upsets my stomach. Like I like the taste, don't get me wrong. What the heck? What the heck? Graves, you're a freaking god. But for the most part, I'm more of an iced tea fan. I think it's more like for me, the taste feels better. It's more refreshing, and overall, just like iced tea. Like I'm not the more general. What do you call this? I'm not like a good source of being what's good or bad. That's just my preference and that's my opinion. Like if you like soda, like more power to you. But overall, I just like iced tea. But I think, you know what's weird? As I got older, I became more of an average water enjoyer. Like, if I were given a choice to have something to drink in like a party or something, like, yeah, I would drink some sodas. I would drink some fruit punch. I would drink some different juices, whatnot. But I didn't think that I would actually like water that much. Like, I realized that I actually didn't like, how can I explain that? Like, I didn't actually enjoy water that much. Okay, come here, peace. Okay, then. Okay. Oh, you're so lucky. What the heck? Wait a minute. Hold up. Why is that thing godlike? Wait a minute, that guy's 7 and 1. Jeez. I didn't actually expect that to happen. But oh well, you know what? I'm just gonna stick to bot. Or maybe do something here. Like Grega said will help, but I didn't actually notice. I was busy talking about something that I totally forgot about other lanes. And maybe my brain went on autopilot or something like that. But yeah, for the most part, my brain just went kaput. Okay, let's try to push this lane. And let's try our best to actually like split push. I have hull breaker, so maybe I can help. Maybe the hull breaker nerfs aren't that bad. But you know, okay, you are here. I hate you so much. Like, why the heck are you? Maybe I can distract them. Maybe mid lane can win. Wait. Hold up a moment here. Let's TP here. Pull you. Come here, you piece. Kill you. Kill somebody. No. Kill it. Let's go. Kill something. Okay, never mind. Oh, wow. I think we just got screwed there. Wow. We got aced? Wow, we got aced. Honestly, that this Caitlyn's carrying us so bad. I carrying them. So yeah, I think they can just end this. It's probably a good it's probably a good idea to surrender even though we are still 18-21, but maybe my team is will refuse. I would not I would not actually complain if they want to try this, but honestly, this is pretty what you call this? This is pretty one-sided as of the moment. But let's try our best. Maybe our bot lane can carry. I have an idea. Let's stick to bot lane. Let's stick with these guys. I know my Heartbreaker won't work for the most part, but at least oh, we surrendered. Well, I guess it's next game then. Anyway, well played, team. Well played. Anyway, that was another game of League of Legends High Latency. Hope you enjoyed it. Click that like button of the as usual if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want more. Put a comment. It helps in the algorithm. And see you next time. See you.